Hello everyone, how you all doing? Welcome along to a very special stream. How are you guys? How are you? I'm shooking away in a lollipop. Now, it might actually look see-through. Who's the vampire now? Lollipop, lollipop, see-through. It's quite funny that. Anyway. Oi, insane, how are you? I need to move all this and watch all that because I'm on that tonight. So I'm just waiting for a little bit to update. And then we shall be on. I had another little update. But it's all good in the hood. Farron won't let you play. How come? Oh, you Scotty. It's like a big build up for this game. It's going to be a good one. No time like the present.
I feel the force.
Resend, like, subscribe, and hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell.
Boom! Welcome along, everyone. Munching my invisible ice lolly. Look at that. Look. Woo. Who's a vampire now? Yeah, that's also good, man. Not good at all. Over here and go away. Back to this not freaking showing. Not gonna work. There we go. Right. I'm betting all tonight. Vampires sometimes take liberty. No rats for harm to the making of the game. Hold on a minute. here. Not going to take it too far out, maybe. This one. Hi guys. Exhausted. Might have to use this one, what? That'll do. Alright, do it, ladies and gentlemen. Subtitles will put medium. Put locked on. We'll get there. Ho 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 ho. Is the video alright, guys? I'm getting a wee notification here.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Ooh! I'm liking it. This is pretty good.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong.
tricky, aren't they?
Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Oh, what an ugly person. Woo! He falls in. Having a hard time, isn't he? I thought he was in the house a second ago. Grab anything. What the f... This man has issues. Go for help.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary!
Oh, you silly bugger. Oh, it's your sister.
Hold on. Please, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, no. What? Mary. Mary. No.
Hunger strikes. Do.
This horror. It's a nightmare.
Uh-oh.
No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Run! Oh,
These
crazy.
patrols are after me! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here!
Jump out.
This can't be happening. No! Please, stop! I mean you no harm.
Whoa, language. Dirty mother.
What's going on? Oh, Mary.
What have I done?
She can't hear you.
What's all this about?
Shit, where'd it go?
What was the language? Ah, sugar.
You bastards. Shit, where'd it go?
Oh, this is very entertaining.
Now, I can defend myself.
Right, now it's stuck.
Come back, you! Where'd it go?
Yeah.
That thing!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Eat him. The hell are you doing? Moron. You a vampire or a dork?
Who are you? Stupid beast!
Yeah, take that, you.
Sorry.
Sorry, my food. Hey, hold on, pal, you glitched. Ah, I'm glitched. What the f... Get away from me. I'm stuck. Oh, this is great. There we go. Well done, Singer. Uh-oh. It's like something out of Terminator 2, isn't it?
Easy does it, boys.
No, please, stop!
Ah, dodge.
Who are you? What do you want?
Yeah! I want your blood. What do you want? You just killed your sister. Uh-oh.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name?
I'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me.
There's a door here. Where?
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Put that thing away, damn it.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go! I need to find shelter.
I think I found it.
Is anybody there?
Hello?
What is this place?
Well, this is your new home.
The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
It's a really good game. Right, what are we doing? Find me a coffin. Let's look about. Ooh.
I had better remain here until nightfall.
Yes, you better remain there. Sounds like Batman there, didn't he? I better remain here till nightfall.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary!
This is pretty scary, yeah.
Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Oh, it's like bastard. You should make a freaking film like this. So you're totally excited. Welcome along, guys. If you forgot it's even on YouTube. Welcome along if you just joined. How are you doing? Thank you very much for joining. If you like what you're seeing, hit the like button. Ooh, we have things. Subscribe if you haven't. Or ring the bell. Go ding-a-ling-a-ling. The excitement of his games. Freaking awesome. So I'm just looking about for little clues and stuff, you know. Where am I?
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white.
Yo, I guess game it.
Who goes there?
A prayer for the summoned by warrior song. A child born from darkness must accept of his power.
Who's there?
Definitely secret.
Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
The brightness too low. Ah, it's fine.
I
My
still
side
have
did.
so much left that needs doing.
Apart from I can't freaking vape, can I? Has anyone else got problems viewing? Whoa! Yeah, the guy there. He's sleeping, right? Oh, he's drunk. Oh no, he's diabetic. In case anyone's wondering, I'm a type 1 diabetic before anyone goes, you shouldn't say that. Must have been hard for diabetics back, back in the Victorian days, not.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! No! There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Johnny.
Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
If I can change my weapons, gonna like fishing. There's a note there. Can you see the note? No. Bloody diary. 15th October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night. And a few hours yet. Decisions overall makes me cry. Ow. Tried to bite me. Right. That could be what it is, dude. Right, let's go for a Kipper ticket.
This makes no sense. None of it.
No, I was thinking the same.
No sense at all.
I don't have a clue what the heck's going on.
It's a nightmare.
Make sure to share the stream, guys. Get your friends over. Facebook. All the rest of it.
So be it.
Uh-oh.
Rational thinking only.
Woo! First achievement. Didn't catch it. Wow, what a start to a game, eh? Right, guys, that's it for me. I'm only joking, don't go anywhere. I tell you what, fool. I'm kind of sat all awkward. A bit awkward.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who tames blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Right. Hide beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampire skills. Right. Well, in order to survive, we need to get aggressive. We'll go 1, 7, 10. Right, okay. So, we'll need to... Yeah. Hard biting. What one's available? What one's available? None. Oh. Got ya. Right. Ooh, that was so good. Right, okay. Gonna get aggressive. It's pretty nifty, that wee bit. Body condition. Don't have enough. Ah! Damn you. What was that? Voices in my head. Right, anyway, that will be us just now. We'll come off. This is really nifty. It's a good game, isn't it? It's like proper. Proper ace.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
I spilled juice all over me. Looks like I peed myself. That's great. Hey, is there anything here? Just, you know. Reach North Bank.
People want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
Why did you jump? Oh yeah! That was awesome.
My head's spinning. It's locked, all right.
Clever fucking beast.
Okay.
I'm still in Southwark.
Over there!
I must reach the West End.
Oh, right. Press Y.
Die, vermin!
Oh yeah.
There's a strength I never knew I had.
Not be burned.
Over there!
This shouldn't be possible.
Piece of shit!
Okay, that is. Bite.
Every fiber of my being is a fire.
Heck. Right here.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Oh, he's a vampire now, anyway. Look at this.
My strength. My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
My reflexes. I am the seeker. Where am I going? I think I'm following it. Excuse me. This game is like the best, man. Waited so long for this thing. Your king and country need you. Join the British ranks and help the way was different.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Yeah, come
This
here.
is despicable.
Let's kill the wee rat, look.
I have this thirst for blood. I cannot enter. It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. Frickin' open it.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Yeah. It's like a cross between, like when I'm playing it, it's like a feeling of Interview the Vampire cross with, you know, Queen of the Damned and some Marilyn Manson freaking It's like so old school, but so new at the same time as it is. It's a quality game.
This is
Too many
despicable.
rats in the street.
What will London have to say to me?
London. I don't like it.
I cannot enter. I've so many questions unanswered.
So welcome along, guys. If you have just joined, how are you doing? Make sure and hit that like button. Share with your friends. Good. Ooh. Limehouse Dock. We're here, we're here, we're here.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Yes, perhaps. Let's get the mother. Hey, where'd he go?
Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Ah. You just found a new hideout. Ah, I got it. So I can spend all my XP points in these places. Workbench you can craft. Alright, okay. Oh, let's leave that to say. I've got nothing to craft. What do we want? We want body condition. That'll do me right now, thank you very much. Stamina hell the following night. Dun, dun. Let's find this guy. Well, I didn't know it was downstairs, but not much of a downstairs, but is it? Oh, it's me that's freaking doing that. Alright, I got you.
At last, a little life.
Yeah.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Uh-huh.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient
Bogeyman.
answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
And then I'll
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently.
Yeah.
Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Ho ho ho.
Who is this man? What does he look like?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. A professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
Pardon me.
I have a common objective.
Welcome
that I
along,
require-
everyone.
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
Pardon me.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation
Yeah, well,
here in an
Scotty.
attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
Who?
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Sorry guys, there's something up there.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'll end him.
Yeah.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Yeah, well, let's come in here and let's take these coins.
It's locked.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
Evening, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Damn straight. Ah, here we go. Tom Watts. Gonna ask that plum again,
I hope I live long enough to see them wet booty boys get what's coming to them.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
I cannot enter.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
It's looking rougher.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
I've never even been to
Not
India.
long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
Or right the other way.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
Oh.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. What's this? Some sort of note. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Way up here.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Back on the front.
Let's head back to a warm fire. Shut that foolish
It's locked, all right.
Never known a cunt to be wrong about anything. Right. No time I can remember. But I've only been part of the guard 3 weeks to the day. All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast. Go back home, idiot!
you out. Get a bit of this and get a bit of that, you know.
It's locked.
Yeah, I'll follow. Ah, here we go.
This one's mine! It's a killer!
Yeah, I've seen
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
Over there! He's oh, Christ!
another dead Gudgy. Very interesting. It's how long can you get my thingies? So this is good. Cool. Ah. Amma. Ah, here we are.
I cannot enter. Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
I'll not betray your trust.
Is this first?
The music's awesome, man.
As one
we shall overcome this.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Saw it tonight already, and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Yeah! Go me. Yeah. Get up, yeah.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Skal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
Whoa. Well, welcome back, Scotty.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Well done, that's that.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Wow. Hey, well, this game has been pretty awesome. What are you expecting of it? Hello, everyone. It's Mochi. How are y'all?
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
I like his jacket. Very fancy.
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Where's the frickin' hospital?
It's locked, all right.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! It's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Oh, okay.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Oh, I'm a nasty vampire.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself.
Keep up, not bite you.
This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The Administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Ah, got ya.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
She's a bit of a... isn't she?
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Oh, wrong door.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
That's all the thingy.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Where's your frickin' water?
The flower's dying. It needs water. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it's such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul. Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
Yeah, this game's awesome.
But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Don't cough in public.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
Yeah,
I'm
why
not
do you
ashamed
want
to admit you and your work have inspired me.
I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
You will obtain nothing from me by flattery, my young colleague.
Oh, I was not flattering you, sir. Not at all. Just clumsily expressing my sincere admiration.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Hold on.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality.
Yeah.
You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior, a man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Fair enough.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Reads me like a book. Never could keep anything from her.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Do you know what?
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
What view button?
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated.
Oh, she's getting it.
In other hospitals.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of.
Ooh.
She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured, you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army, building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Oh, menopause, isn't it?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy. You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
The pain. It's here again.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
The daily routine.
So how do you do that thing again?
I have wasted too much energy for so little result. A giant morgue disguised as a hospital.
Ah, level 2.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Hallcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. It's here again. Fear and disgust on every street corner. A daily routine.
Please, has anyone seen my daughter?
Damn.
Why is it
the
not?
pain. It's here again.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Ah.
Giant mortar skies to the hospital. That's pendant nowadays.
So this is how it ends. Farewell, my life, you betrayed me, good.
What's the... Where did I analyze the...
It's locked.
So many deaths.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
And what of my own life?
Time has lost its effect on you.
Ah, right.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Go.
I'm to stay here until my research is complete. I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
And that's it for the night, guys. Hopefully I'll save the freaking game. Oh, what? I'll have to load that back up now and just make sure. Oh. Let's make sure. Well, there we go, guys, and I will be back. Go into the frickin' I'll be back tomorrow. We're doing a bit of Fair Bus Simulator in the morning, and more Vampyr tomorrow night. It's been awesome, man. Proper top-notch game. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the bell, let you know when I'm next on. I'm out of here. Take care. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, then make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And we know when I'm on. It's all good in the hood. See you later.